Wait an actual minute, bro. DODY6. Was you capping, bro? Did you lie on Kendrick, bro? So if you don't know, I just did the video. DODY6 says that basically Kendrick didn't help him and the feature didn't help him, and he crashes out on Kendrick because of the Hey Now feature. We got the Ville here. His YouTube channel. You guys can check it out. They do a lot of good coverage too. The Ville. Shout out to you. And they got a video about why DODY6 might not be getting the money, and you might be shocked. So
what's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because I wanted to talk about this DODY6 situation. I know a lot of people have talked about this happening with DODY6 and Kendrick Lamar, talking about how Kendrick Lamar's feature didn't really help him, how it didn't do anything for him. And I wanted to add some context that I had noticed online that could maybe explain why exactly DODY6 isn't getting paid properly after doing a feature for the GNX album. And
this video deserves more views, by the way. And that's another reason why I'm putting it on my channel. You guys should check out the Ville. It's called DODY6 Business Error Causes Him to Crash Out on Kendrick. So if you guys want to see it, check out the channel. And I said in my first video that I didn't even use my first video to try to go at DODY6 because I felt like it was everybody was doing that, and I felt like I knew he was just kind of clucked out. I kind of knew he was just kind of off the jinkies, and it was just because this whole thing came out because it was just no jumper really. Adam 16 just exploiting, more black people. So that's what I said in my video too, and that's why I made my video really about reacting to AZ Chike's Hey Now freestyle. But come on, Dodie. Come on, Dodie.
Getting paid properly after doing a feature for the GNX album and featuring on the song Hey Now. Now, obviously, DODY6 has been reported to be kind of unhinged at the time, at this moment. He's been messaging people like Adam 22 and saying things like this, reporting it to No Jumper, saying, I'm busy, whole day booked up. Let me know what you got to say. I'm going to say it on the news at 12. This is Adam 22. And then Dodie responds, bro, post it. I'm on math. Replace the A for an E. I don't give a F. Post Dodie is on math.
That's that Walter White. You can just call it Blue Magic. Even, not even, my bad, not Blue Magic. That's Frank Lucas. That's that dog. Why can't I remember what Walter White's and Jesse Pinkman? Why can't I remember what this shit was called? Hold on, I remember. That doesn't matter.
I don't give a F. Post Dodie is on math and say K Dot is a B. Ain't tapping in with me. So he's saying that Kendrick isn't tapping in, and eventually later on he does a video explaining how the feature didn't help him out, and he says that while he's driving in a car.
Because I ain't got no destination, bro. I'm FC. I lost my house. I'm homeless. I'm crib. I admit that shit. Nigga, hell down. I'm bounce back up though. Watch this. It's all good, cuz.
Blue, man? Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is the video the piece of the video I reacted to, and if you've ever been outside, if you've ever, seen clucks, if you've ever had people in your family. Now, I say cluck, that's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek. It's like, you know what I mean when I say J-Cat. Maybe y'all don't. Fiend. If you haven't seen Fiend behavior before, to me it screamed Fiend behavior when I saw this. Even the way that, and I know some people might have took this as a joke, but as soon as I saw what his hair and his braids looked like, and I'm dead serious, I knew, yeah, he off the gadzooks. He off the jinkies.
So when Kendrick ain't changed shit, nigga. The fuck that changed, nigga. I'm still from 40s, nigga. Still over here, nigga. Yeah, I got $1 million for that shit, nigga. The fuck all that nigga got some clout, nigga. And fuck, nigga, on the damn.
Hold on. I be trying to, let me just play this normal because I be going faster so the videos is a little, not as long. But
nigga, I'm still from 40s, nigga. Still over here, nigga. Yeah, I got $1 million for that shit, nigga.
That part
the fuck all that nigga got some clout, nigga. And fuck, nigga, on the
because they sped it.
damn, nigga.
Now, I've been hearing a lot of things. I've been hearing a lot of things about DODY6. Obviously he's frustrated. He's upset. He just said that he became homeless. And he was saying how the feature didn't help him out. Now, I also heard that he's dealing with the loss of a loved one or a family member.
Okay.
So my condolences. But none of that frustration or anger should be pointed at Kendrick Lamar. I don't think you should take out your frustrations on somebody who tried to help you. I could understand if you're going through a hard time, if you're thinking about a lot of things, but you shouldn't be taking it out on somebody who gave you the biggest assist of your life, of your music career. Let me remind you that Hey Now was a song that he was featured on, and it has garnered over 139 million plays on Spotify alone. Just Spotify alone since its release. And it had been reported earlier today that that's the current number. If you're not making money from the song, the least that you could do after gaining popularity from being a feature on the track is use that momentum, use that lob that Kendrick had gave you, and use it to push your career. And
That's why I was highlighting AZ Chike. That's why I want to make my video more about. And by the way, I will be doing more AZ Chike videos once that hits the like goal. I think it's like what times 2 is the next one I'm gonna do. People said that he was throwing shots at the end of it. I think the like goal was 4,000, and right now the video is no, never mind. It's a 5,000 thumbs up. So I will be doing that. So yeah. But artists out there, make sure your paperwork is right, even if you're not signed. Make sure your splits, if you go through DistroKid, CD Baby, make sure your shit is right. Because that's a part people just miss out on, bro.
A career.
Just because you hop on somebody's song does not mean you getting paid, bro. You make sure your splits is right. Or if you're doing splits, if you just jump on someone's song because it's a big artist, you trying to get the clout, it's whatever, and it's trying to push it. But if you're getting splits, bro, if you guys negotiate splits, make sure you getting them.
You do the complete
and you do not have to be signed
and crash out on the only person that could have probably helped you in a situation like this. But the feature could only help you at this point if you help yourself.
Most of those platforms that you could upload your music to, and they upload it to streaming platforms, have a place in it where you just you can put the person's email and the money gets sent to them. So but that person has to also have a DistroKid account to get paid. Y'all make sure y'all paperwork right. In the era of do it yourself and independence, make sure y'all are making this stuff right.
Self-destruct by crashing out online, saying all these things, especially about the person who was there and tried to help you. Not only that, but let me remind you with this interview that since 2020, Dodie has heard about Kendrick Lamar asking about him and wanting to work with him.
That's so when I was in jail the whole time, like literally since 2020, I've been hearing Kendrick Lamar asked about you. Like certain homies, the homie Doughburger, rest in peace. He hit me like, "Hey, I was seeing Kendrick asked about you." Like, whoa. I'm like, all right, but I heard a couple times. I never really like, is it real or not? I don't know.
All this guy had to do was just wait for his opportunity to come, and he did. And when it happened, and he finally got the feature from Kendrick, what does he do? He goes and he blows it up. He goes and he messes it up. Now, for whatever reason, if it's because he's going through hard times or if it's because he's dealing with something personally, my condolences.
I don't care what nobody says. Who do you think I am? I think I'm Joker. Huh? Harlem Quinn, I'm in a cutter with a blower. That's just still fire. I don't care what he's saying about that. That's just still fire. You don't retroactively. Oh, well, now that he's being disloyal, acting disloyal, or being mean to cat. I don't know. Nah, that's Harley Quinn. I'm in a cutter with a blower. Hey, get spooky. 8 days October. Now what? That's what hurt so much, that him and Kendrick, when they were going back and forth, that Meth Red style, that shit was fire. It's what he doing now is lame, Alpha, Kappa, Beta, lame, Super Saiyan, lame, Mount Olympus, lame. But I also give him a little bit more credit because, I mean, if we give Kanye the mental health excuse for the stuff that he be doing, we can shoot this person a little bit of bail when we clearly know he off the jinkies.
For all that, but you not getting paid isn't Kendrick Lamar's fault. It turns out people were able to kind of figure out why exactly he wasn't getting paid at all. And it seems to be more of an error on the business side of things when it comes to DODY6 and his feature with Hey Now. There's this account online by the name of Brian Zizek, and he broke down the potential reason why Dodie isn't receiving any funds for this feature. Wow. He says rapper Dodie is featured on Kendrick's Hey Now on GNX to date. The song has garnered 139 million plays on Spotify alone. Dodie took to social media claiming that the guest feature hasn't helped him, and this thread is explaining why due to his publishing.
This is all alleged. It says here that Dodie said maybe, so this is all alleged, even though he probably got some paperwork to make it look. Let me ISO cam this because y'all can't really fully see everything they're saying. Hold on, let me ISO cam that. Make sure y'all right.
6 is officially credited as a writer on the song twice, so he was credited correctly and properly.
Damn.
Once under his legal name, which is Zarius Joel Cunningham via BMI, and again as DODY6, listed as NS, non-society, with no IPI number. Now, for those of you who don't know, an IPI is an interested party information. An IPI is a number that is unique.
Let me find out this nigga crashed out because they made a clerical error. Let me find out Dodie. And at the end of the day, he really more crashed out because of the blue magic. I mean, because of that blue. He ain't crash out, but like, come on, y'all. Dodie.
International identification number assigned to songwriters, composers, lyricists, and music publishers. It is used as a way to uniquely identify them as international rights holders. The number is usually 911 digits long. IPIs are assigned by the Performing Rights Organization, also known as PRO. The number is also referred to as a CAE number. This number is a number that you're supposed to use as a composer, songwriter, music publisher, whatever the case may be. You're supposed to use this IPI number as a way of getting paid.
You know, it's the funny thing is this is how I even knew this. So Dodie should have known this. I've done this. Like when I feature with, you know, I got a feature with Tech Nine. I'm on Tech Nine's album. Tech Nine's on one of my albums too, but I'm on Tech Nine's album. So I've gone through all of this. I still get checks from that one feature I did with Tech. Shout out to Nine, by the way. Shout out to the gun, bro. That's my guru. That's my yeah. Shout out to Tech. I had my shit right. You ain't never gonna see me with my dreads messed up. Talking about Tech ain't never do nothing for me. I'll never do that, nigga. I'll mash somebody say that about Tech, nigga.
Dodie is listed as not having one. It's, as you can see here by the example written, it doesn't show that he has an IPI number right here in the middle.
Dodie.
He's the only one missing one. Everybody else has an IPI instead of him. It says here, if a writer is marked as NS, they likely won't receive performance royalties, aren't being tracked or paid properly unless they affiliate with a pro or provide an IPI number. Risk having others collect on their behalf intentionally or accidentally, meaning that if he doesn't claim it, somebody else or some other publisher.
By the way, I didn't say this, and I waited way too long to say this, but my new single, Vengeance, is out right now. 27,000 views. We're trying to get that to 50 racks. I'm going to put the link in the pinned comment. I need to see who's really rocking with me. Not just my reactions, but you know me. I'm a rapper who gives my opinion on music. So I'm going to be checking. Go to the video, Vengeance 3235, and comment, I'm from the DODY6 dot video. Say I'm from the DODY6 video, I'm from the DODY6 or da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third, or the Dodie video, whatever. Just let me know that you're from here.
On the MLC site, which tracks the mechanical royalties in the U.S., DODY6 is listed without an IPI. A publisher named 10 Year Music is claiming 18% in his name, which is a publishing company, if I'm not mistaken. They publicly promoted him as a client, so it's safe to assume the claim isn't fraudulent. So this could be somebody claiming it that's promoted him in the past. And as you can see here, Dodie's missing the IPI, and 10 Year Music is claiming it through this IPI right here.
Oh, hell no.
The publisher that promotes DODY6. Brian says, even if you're credited properly, minor publishing mistakes or missing or incomplete registrations will block your royalties or route your money to someone else entirely. Registrations must be accurate and clean across your pro, the MLC, and your publishers. He says, sadly, this happens all the time. A writer uses a stage name on one registration and their legal name on another. Their IPI isn't listed. A publisher files a claim for the wrong split percentage. The result, the artist is left wondering why they haven't seen a dime. To avoid ending up in positions, here's a quick checklist.
Nah, he's chefing. Brian is chefing, and this is all true, bro. As an artist, I've gone through all of this. Like, yeah, people mess up. There's certain times where people just mess up and don't get paid. You know what's funny? I'll tell y'all a story about one time I had somebody on a song, right? And they messaged me, and we had the song out for a long time. And then they messaged me later, like, bro, how come I don't see, where's all the money? I didn't get no splits. Where are my splits for this record? Where? And I was like, what do you mean? I put you on it and I gave you splits. Tell me why. Somehow, all the messages that were coming from Distro Kids with his splits were going to his spam. So for months, this nigga was missing. And then I was like, bro, and when he figured out, he was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, this stuff, that's why record labels have entire organizations they hire to handle this stuff. Entire wings.
Join a pro, which is also known as an ASCAP. Get your IPI number, register every song correctly, use the same name plus info everywhere, review who's listed as your
BMI is another one too.
Publisher, monitor your MLC registration, and ask questions. I think this is a lesson that DODY6 needs to follow. This individual, and shout out this account, Brian Zias, for breaking this down. He was able to break down why exactly he hasn't gotten paid. He could see clear as day that the business side of DODY6 situation isn't straightened out all the way correctly. His money for 16 or 18% of the song is going to somebody else, and this is leaving him concerned and questioning how come he hasn't received a dime from doing this feature. From what it looks like right here, it doesn't look like it's Kendrick's fault. It looks like it's a business issue going on with your publishing and your IPI. That's something that you would have to fix on your own. Kendrick could give you the feature, but he cannot hold your hand and make sure that you do everything correctly.
Big dog business. I will not hold your hand. Now I'm not gonna react to the whole clip. I'm a video. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of this. Shout out to Hitter. I'm gonna leave the rest of this for y'all to go check out his video. So there's something left for y'all to go check out. Check out what he said about Hitter and stuff. Shout out to Hitter. But come on, Dodie.